welcome or welcome back. My name's Joanne and it's been a few months since I've actually posted a video on this channel. I want to be more consistent, but I want to do mainly reading vlogs and I haven't been in the reading mood. So there's that issue. And also I am so shiny because it is actually very warm and I'm wearing leggings. Not the best choice. But if you do hear noise from the outside, I'm sorry. I have my window open because again, it is hot. Well, it's not hot, it's just very warm. Today's video consists of all the books that I eagerly want to get to before the end of the year. These are all my physical books I want to get to. I'm sure I could make a list of ebooks as well. Let me know if you want to see that because it's just going to be pictures of covers that I need to put in. But let me know if you want to see that and I will get that out for you. There is one book that I want to mention. So I'm going to start with that one that I don't own because it comes out in August, but I do have it pre-ordered. And that is Catabasis, I don't know how to pronounce it, by R.F. Kuang. I will have a picture up in this general area. I am so excited. I've read all of R.F. Kuang's other books. Yellowface and Babel, I gave both of those 4 stars, I believe. The Poppy War and The Burning God both got 5 stars. The Dragon Republic got 4 stars. I just recently bumped it up because I always think about that book. The Poppy War, one of my favorite books of all time. I love it so much. If you love a dark, military-esque fantasy and you haven't read The Poppy War, girl, what are you doing? Go read that. Are you kidding me? I love it so much. But so yeah, that is the first book on the list. Her new release this year, I am so beyond excited. It's a fantasy romance, I believe. And like all the other girlies, I am loving fantasy romance. I do have a few on this list. This is a lot of books, I must say. But I do have the rest of the year to get through all of them. And I am in the middle of 3 of the ones on this list. I am in the middle of a couple others, which are right there, and you can see them. But let me go through the 3 that I've started that are on this list. Funny enough, these are all starts to series. Okay. One that I started in January. Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. I'm 100 pages in. Yeah, I'm on page 101. And I was enjoying this. I think I put it down because I had other things that I needed to read. But I was enjoying this. This is an easy read. I mean, it's a contemporary romance. And in this one, we follow Naomi, who is a runaway bride. Okay. She goes to this small town that her twin sister is living in because she doesn't know what to do with her life anymore. But when she gets there, her sister takes her car, leaves her there with her daughter. With her sister's daughter, so it would be Naomi's niece. I hope that makes sense. And yeah, and then she meets, what's his name, Knox? Yeah, he meets Knox, and Knox's first impression of her is not good because he thinks Naomi is her twin and no one likes her twin in this town. And yeah, I mean, from the first 100 pages, like, there's a lot of, like, tension, but then being like, I don't like you, you know, but, like, they like each other, you know? It's that kind of romance. And I'm really enjoying it, so I really need to just hunker down and read this. I think the thing that's keeping me from finishing this is that it's over 500 pages. She's chunky. But I do have a lot of chunky books on here. Yeah, so this one needs to get done ASAP. I should mention I'm currently reading My Friends by Frederick Bachman. So maybe after I finish that, I'll hop back into this one. Maybe. We'll see. I do want to show you this bookmark as well. I like my books spicy and my coffee icy. Because that's literally me. Okay, moving on. The next book that I've started is Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. Again, I am pretty far into this. I did read more of this near the end of last month, but then like a readathon started and I'm barely even participating in the readathon. Like I'm just reading what I want at this point. And I am on page 139. So again, pretty far in. So in this one, we're following Ophelia, who is looking for her sister. What's her name? Genevieve? Why don't I want to say her sister's name is Genevieve? Oh, it is Genevieve. See, I have a good memory. Says no one ever. So Ophelia tries to go and find her sister Genevieve. So she enters this competition called Phantasma. And basically, let me just read you this tagline. Phantasma only has 2 rules: stay alive and don't fall in love. So basically, the winner gets a wish or a gift or something. You know how these competitions work. If you don't, that's how they work. So I've gotten through the first competition, which was this maze, which was pretty intense, actually. Like, it was very intense. But I'm enjoying this one too. Like, there's a little bit of, like, lust with the main male character that I think she's gonna end up with. But there hasn't been anything that happens yet, which is totally fine with me. Like, I love a little pining, a little slow burn action. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Really enjoying this. I do have Enchantra already on my shelves, so I just had to. And also, look at this Taylor bookmark. If you're not a fan of Taylor Swift, I'm not sorry. But what a sad, beautiful, tragic love affair. Red is my favorite album by her, by far. The third one that is on this list is, this one's really sad, The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I think I'm on page 48. Yeah, I think so. I'm on chapter 4. I was enjoying this. Again, if you don't know what The Hunger Games is about, we follow Katniss Everdeen, and during the Reaping, which is where contestants get picked for the Hunger Games, each district has 2 tributes, a male and a female. Katniss, I don't know if I want to say it. Well, you probably know the story. Things happen to where Katniss volunteers as tribute. Okay, let's just say that. And this is a competition where it's fight to the death. And the person still alive at the end wins. They win like a lot for their district. They get like food and things that in District 12 where Katniss is from, you don't get that. But yeah, so a deadly competition, one of the OG ones. I'm pretty sure this was based off of Battle Royale. I've not read that. Okay, now for all the ones that I haven't started. Flawless by Elsie Silver. This is, all I know about this is that it's a popular cowboy romance. I do have a plan for this book, for a vlog. Will that vlog come to fruition? I hope so. But yeah, I don't really like knowing much going into my books, so I have this one. Next is not a romance, it's more of like a lit fic, and that is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I love Evelyn Hugo. I gave that 5 stars. Daisy Jones, I'm wondering if it's because I listened to it on audio, but it wasn't a favorite. I still really enjoyed it, but it wasn't a favorite. I do really want to read this so I can read Carrie Soto, because I am a tennis player. And that's the only reason why I want to read Carrie Soto. Well, that and it's TJR, right? I do really want to read her new release, Atmosphere. Yeah, Malibu Rising is on my TBR, and I've been wanting to read this for forever. Probably since it came out, actually. So yeah, and like this cover is very summery. So maybe I read it soon. Next is The Honey Witch by Sydney J. Shields. This was a buddy read for a Patreon that I'm a part of. It's a cozy fantasy. Don't know much more about this, but look how pretty this cover is. It's so gorgeous. Oh, Rachel Gillick blurbed it. A sweet feast brimming with whimsy, magic, and tender longing. The Honey Witch is cursed to never find true love, but when she meets a young woman who doesn't believe in magic, she dares to hope for more. Aww. Sounds cute. This one's gonna be a little polarizing, okay? Twisted Lies by Anna Huang. It's been a while since I've read Anna Huang. I read Twisted Lie. No, this is Twisted Lies. Twisted Hate. I listened to that on audio maybe a year or 2 ago. I was one of the ones that really enjoyed Twisted Love. I thought it was so fun. Her books, I will say, you have to go in not expecting a lot. Like, her writing, not super special. It's a romance. It's a little smutty, I must say. And I'm excited for this. This one follows Christian and Stella. We got a little cameo in the last book, so I'm excited for this one. Maybe I'll get the audiobook from Audible or somewhere for this one so I can read it soon, because this will finish a series and then I can read the rest of Anna Huang, because I'm waiting until I finish this to go into her King of Sin series. And then she also has the Striker that's out, and then the second book in that series comes out later this year. So I'd like to get through all of them before that. The next one is Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. This is such a like, I'm telling you, all of these books are chunkers, okay? But this is a YA romance that's really popular. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it, because I don't love YA contemporary or romance, but I do really enjoy Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. I love Ali Hazelwood, okay? But the reason I'm putting this on here is because the second book in this edition comes out later in June. So I kind of want to read this soon to see if I want to buy that. Or I can just read it on KU, because I just got a KU subscription for 99 cents for 3 months. But yeah, I'm intrigued to get to this. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it though, because it's YA. My next book, I'm telling you, this is a huge stack, okay? I hope you grabbed a snack or a drink, because you're going to need it. My next book is Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. I have never read an Abby Jimenez romance book. This is her latest release, and I do have a vlog planned for this one as well. But look how cute this cover is. So cute. I don't know what this is about. Everyone loves Abby Jimenez, and I want to know why. And hopefully I'll love her too, because I don't love Emily Henry, and she's another popular romance author. Okay, now I'm pretty sure these are all fantasy or fantasy romances. Throne of Secrets by Carrie Maniscalco. How have I not gotten to this yet? I bought this when it first came out, October 2024. This is a first edition. Look how pretty this blue is. I love blue. It's my favorite color. This is the second book in her Prince of Sin series. The first one is Throne of the Fallen, and we followed... Who do we follow in that one? It was... who are the Princes of Sin? Wow, I really can't remember. But I flew through that book. I really enjoyed it. And in this one, we're following Gluttony. And we met his love interest in the first book. So I'm actually really excited to get to this one. I'm excited to get to all of these. That's why they're on this to read by the end of the year list, because they're all like anticipated books for me. The next one is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. This is the special edition that came out at Barnes. This is so heavy, like you could literally knock someone out with this. This is a dark fantasy romance, I believe. And I do have a plan for this one as well. I do own the second one in the same edition. And I do also own her new book that came out, The Night and the Moth, I think it is. Yes, The Night and the Moth, it's right there. But I do have a plan for all three, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. So this will hopefully be read, probably not during the summer, probably more towards the fall time. But I am beyond excited for this. My friend loves this, and she's like, oh my god, you have to tell me what you think when you read it. And I'm like, okay, I will. So Sam, whenever I get to this, I will tell you about it. The next book is Glow of the Everflame by Penn Cole. The first book is Spark of the Everflame, yes. And these are slowly getting traditionally pubbed. I do also have the third one. The third one is ginormous, but I think all of these are on KU, possibly. And Spark of the Everflame. we follow DM, who is a healer, and her mom goes missing. Okay. And then so she ends up having to take over her mom's responsibilities with the king, and there may or may not be something with the prince. Nothing really happened in the first book romance-wise, but I'm really excited to get to this, especially with the ending of the first one. I'm like, crazy, insane, so excited to see what happens. Again, this one's not too bad lengthwise. Actually, it says it's 600 pages. This does not look like a 600-page book. What? That is crazy. Oh, well, the bonus chapter goes into the 600 pages, but I was not expecting this to be that long. Wow. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this. This is like a really easy read too. The writing style is just really easy to read. There's not much to it, I must say. It's very simplistic, but I'm still excited nonetheless. Why do I feel so awkward filming this video? Oh wait, because it's probably been so long since I filmed anything. Doy. This next one will finish off a duology, and I forgot to pick another one by the same author. Okay, I'll mention it though. So this one is Foul Heart Huntsman by Chloe Gong. The first one is Foul Lady Fortune, and this extends from the These Violent Delights duology. So I don't really want to say what this duology is about, because I think that would spoil it for anyone that hasn't read that first duology. But I like how pretty this is. Again, I've had this for a long time. Oh my god. I didn't know this was signed. I mean, another one of her books is signed too. Maybe it did have a sticker and I just forgot. Wild. Love. But yeah, this is also over 500 pages. But the other book that's by her that I want to read is Vilest Things. That's the second book in, I don't remember the series title, but the first book is Immortal Longings. Apparently that's a trilogy. And the third one says it's going to come out next year. Because I was looking to see if she has a book coming out this year. I think Vilest Things came out this year, actually. But yeah, I love Chloe Gong. One of my favorite authors. This next one is a very popular fantasy romance. And she's also very chunky. That is Quicksilver by Callie Hart. Again, I don't know anything about this. I don't know how I feel about this cover. I don't love people on my covers. The tagline says, "Do not touch the sword, do not turn the key, do not open the gate." I'm gonna assume that all three of those things happen. Just to guess, you know? But I've heard the best things about this, and I'm really excited to get to this one as well. I only have two more. Hallelujah. I'm almost there. Actually, I probably have more that I didn't grab. But these are just the ones that I grabbed. This next one is absolutely stunning, beautiful. This is Shield of Sparrows by Daphne Perry. I have not read anything by Daphne Perry. I would like to read Indigo Ridge to see if I like that. But like, look how pretty. Look how pretty. This is her first fantasy romance, I believe. I feel like I haven't heard many people talk about this. But also I have not been on BookTube much until recently. But the tagline on the cover says, "Fear the monsters we make." I love this. If you're not terrified, you're doing it wrong. Period. But yeah, so I'm excited to get to this. I might have a video planned for this one as well. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, okay? It all depends on other things. And the last book. I am beyond excited about this. Oh my god, you have no idea. One of my most anticipated releases this year. This one, along with the R.F. Kuang one that I mentioned before, are my top two releases for this year. Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V. Schwab. And yes, I got a signed edition. I did not know that she signed all of her first editions, and there were only a few left when I went on Wednesday, but look at that. So this is pitched as being a darker Addie LaRue, and Addie LaRue is one of my favorite books ever. Like, ever. And that one's also signed. It's meant to be. But I am so excited for this. Oh my god, you have no idea. You have no idea how excited I am for this. How excited am I? Overly excited. I'm so excited. This is also over 500 pages though. What is up with me and long books? But my newest acquisition and my most highly anticipated book I own currently. Because the R.F. Kuang one, like, I am so excited for that. Yeah, I really hope I can read this soon. I definitely anticipate me reading this by the end of the year. For sure. I was very hesitant to pick up Addie LaRue, actually. Because I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. It was very mixed. People that like it love it. People that don't like it really don't like it. And I was like, I don't know where I'm going to fall. And I fell in the love category. So I hope it's the same with this one. Well, those are all the books that are on my TBR to read by the end of the year. Again, there's probably more that I missed because I just grabbed quite a few. Like, I didn't pick up the other Chloe Gong. There's The Art of Destiny, which I really want to read. There's so many books on my shelves that I want to read. I mean, I want to read all of them, right? Oh, also, I need to complete Sarah J. Maas this year. That is something I want to do. Oh my god, Wrath. That's who we follow in Throne of the Fallen. Wrath. We follow him. Yes. Okay. That's it for today's video. Let me know if you've read any of these books and what you thought of them. Let me know which ones I should prioritize to maybe help me a little bit. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great day, a great night, whatever time it is for you. And I hope to see you in the next one, which will hopefully be a reading vlog. Bye!